Hey guys, just walking out here to see which way we're actually going to be able to go on our walk this morning. Quite interesting. Let's have a peek here. So we got workers out here, as you can see. They had torn up the road this morning, or a few days ago, and now they're filling it with the asphalt, tar, and a lot of dirt, a lot of dust out here. But we're going to be going on our walk here at any moment now, just trying to figure out which direction we're going to be going in. We're not going to walk up this way, which we usually like to do because of the wet asphalt there. So we don't want to be walking on that. So, but we will head the other direction where yeah, we're gonna have to be careful on our walk this morning, but we'll take you with us. You can see it. Okay, the hammer's with me now, and we're gonna take a left. I guess we're gonna have to walk into. Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good. How's it going? Guess we're gonna have to walk in our yard because of all the work that's going on. Hey, good morning.
We'll get out of your way in just a second.
That's all right. Yeah, a little dusty out here this morning. All this going on. But we love to walk, and these guys are busy. They are working. They're doing it for us, right? They're doing all this work for us, right, Hammer?
Across the street.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this around so you can see a little bit more of what's going on out here. Okay. Just going to kind of let you see all of this back here behind us. Yeah, this is our neighborhood.
Call that guy and tell him, go working on the road, but they won't let him through.
You're talking about Travis?
Yeah, because I don't want him to see that and go, I can't.
Oh, yeah. If you see down here at the end, see those cones down there? Yeah, they got cones up on the entry of our road here, coming in here. So, and we've got Travis that's coming in this morning that's supposed to be finishing our cabinets in the laundry room. So we're going to have to get a message out to him so that he knows to up there, that when he comes in, that he'll turn to the right and make a circle around and come up. Wow, I mean, on the other side, that's where all that asphalt is. So, he's not going to be able to get down through there. So, they're going to have to remove those cones so that he can come down this road. So, but yeah, this is what's happening on our road. I'm really not sure if he's gonna be able to do this today. Anyway, Jackie, the hammer is on the phone with him. What did he say? Did you speak to him?
Yeah, he said he knows they're working on the road and thanks him for the call.
Yeah, so is he gonna try to get in or what? Okay. So he's going to try to get in. If we got somebody coming in, will you let them in here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. If they live here, it's no issue. As long as they don't go past those trucks.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, we got a guy coming in working on cabinets this morning.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We're about to be out of here anyway.
Are you?
We're loading up right now, about to roll out.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I know he can't get down through that way because it's all wet asphalt down on the end where those trucks are.
So it should be fine now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool.
That other side's blocked off. I mean, yeah, as soon as they get here, just let me know. I'll open it up if they're not gone by then. So.
All right, well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Sure appreciate you. So you heard it. You want to come over the top of the hill, keep going? So yeah, he's going to be able to get in. He says that asphalt is okay now to drive on. So personally, I think it needs to be a little drier because they've just done it. We wouldn't want to take our car over it at this point. But anyway, good morning. Hope you guys are doing good today. Let's cross over here. We got a car coming up behind us, baby. There we go. It's Friday the 13th, right? I was gonna wear my hockey mask today, but I'd have to go up in the attic and dig around to find it. So I figured there was enough crazy stuff going on today that I didn't really need to wear the hockey mask, although you probably would have enjoyed that. So, let me tell you some of the other weird things that's been going on today on Friday the 13th. Yes, I was going to make my hydrogenated water today because I like to use it. Who knows how much good it's doing me. It's kind of hard when you're almost 70 years old to think because you're drinking 12 or 16 ounces of hydrogenated water every day that you're going to bounce out of the bed like you were 12 years old or something. So let's not have these unrealistic expectations, right? But you know, you try to do things that you feel like are going to be good for you. So I filled it up with water, you know, our reverse osmosis water. We start off with good water anyway, but this is supposed to be very special water. So, but the unit, the battery on it was gone, so it needed to be plugged in to recharge. Well, Jackie and I were looking for the plug to put into the unit so that I could recharge it, and it cannot be found. It is gone. It has departed. And we searched and we searched. And I'm going to ask you a question. Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever in your life you're at home? Mostly it's happening at home, right? I mean, even on the job. You put things in places where you know they're always going to be, and then somehow they mysteriously disappear. They are gone. All right, I'm gonna swap around again here real quick. All right, got workers leaving. Coming out of our area. You okay, Hammer? Okay, so back to the question. Do you ever have things that just disappeared, you have no idea where they are, and you may search for half an hour in places where you consider maybe they could be, but you can't find them. They just don't show up. Yeah, and you may never find them for the rest of your life. Things disappear. What do you do? What do you do when things just disappear? So, if you'll remember the other day we were talking about things going out of your life, disappearing from your life. And it was from an old passage in a book by Elizabeth Town that was written back in 1906. And it was talking about things that disappear from your life. Sometimes things are taken away from your life, and that we're not to grieve. And you know, to a degree, I agree with that. I think grieving sometimes is natural, you know, and it's okay. When someone you love passes on, or something, another spirit, a pet. You know, you may have a dog or a cat or a fish or a bird or whatever that you've spent years of your life with that passes on. That it's okay to grieve. And it's part of our journey. So, my message to you regarding that is I am not going to grieve for any longer than I already have this morning, which was really probably only about a minute. And I don't even know if it qualifies as grieving. I mean, I was just really more confused than anything, looking for this charger for my hydrogenated water unit. No idea where it is. But you know what? Maybe it's time for me not to be drinking that hydrogenated water. It's just time for it to be something new, something else. So, and just to give you a quick weather update. Okay, cool. The cones have come down completely now there. So it's all going to be open for when Travis comes in to work on our cabinets. The wind has got a cold edge to it out here, but we got some sun. It was in the 30s this morning. I think it's probably about 38, 39 now, which it's not terrible. It's not what we want it to be. But we're out. We're walking the walk. And we love being out, especially together. Me and my Jackie, me and the hammer together out walking. I love this woman. She's my girl. She is my eternal companion. Yeah, my son, years ago before Jackie and I got married, wanted to know what was his wording about? He wanted to know about my companion. Yep, that's my companion. She's my girl. Okay, well, so I'm not going to grieve about not having my hydrogenated water, and I'm going to find something different to contribute. Hey, I'm doing the coleus, what was it? What's it called? Coleus, scolia? Can't even remember. Coleus for Scully, that's what it is. Yeah, I didn't want to say polio or anything like that. But, so, you know, I've only on the second day of that. Oh, I just wanted to say, for sake of accountability, that we're going to be doing a physique update on me. I think this is day 40, by the way. 40 days. Wow. You know, that's almost 6 weeks. Right? Yeah, 42 days is 6 weeks. So, and something else I wanted to mention to you about that is that when you start a exercise program, it takes a little while for your body and your mind to adjust to all of it. But if you stick with it and be consistent, within about 2 weeks, you'll notice positive changes in your physical development, your physical health. You'll notice your muscles start toning. You'll notice you'll be firmer. Your body is firmer. And you'll have a little more endurance. You'll have a little more strength. You'll feel a little more powerful. But it takes a while. And what I have found is that it takes about 6 weeks. 6 weeks before your body decides, and your mind as well, that you're serious. And your body, your physiology, your anatomically, your vascular system, it's going to resist changes. But after about 6 weeks, that seems to be the benchmark. 5 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 weeks, somewhere, that seems to be about right. If you are consistent and you stick with it, suddenly an expansion of your vascular system will occur. Your body will just explode new capillaries out into your body, feeding you with more oxygen, more nutrients, and it will take you to the next level of your athletic development. This is no kidding. I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you from other professional athletes that I've spent time with, men in professional bodybuilding who have won the Olympia. I've spent time with Dorian Yates. He will tell you the same thing. I've spent time with other professional top. Fred Hatfield will tell you the same thing. If he were still alive, he would tell you that. You read his books, you'll read it in his books. Dennis Newman, another tremendous athlete. Overcoming leukemia. The man lost 100 pounds, went down to virtually nothing, and came back. What a good soul he is. He suffered, and he will tell you that's the same thing. Once you hit about 6 or 7 weeks, your body changes, and then you keep taking it to new levels. You got to make adjustments constantly along the way. But the Hammer and I, we are really looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, February the 14th. That'll be day 41 on Walk the Walk. And we'll tell you tomorrow. So be tuned in for this. And you got to listen to the end. What we do on Valentine's Day every year. Of course, right now, I'm going to wish my brother Ken and his wife Linda, this is early, happy anniversary, because they got married on Valentine's Day. So let me tell you, my brother Ken cannot afford to miss Valentine's Day, because that's his anniversary too. Can't afford to miss that. If he was to miss his anniversary, he would be in the big dog house. But they have a great relationship. They're awesome. We love you, Ken and Linda. And yeah, that's tomorrow for them. So they have a great celebration for Valentine's Day. It's called Celebrating Their Marriage. And we'll tell you what we do on Valentine's Day tomorrow, on that big day. Be careful, Hammer. We're having to walk. Let me just flip this around real quick. Okay, so this is the road coming in. We're just finishing our walk. This is the road coming in, and we're having to walk through our yard, the edge of our yard, to get in here. And so we stay off that asphalt. But to give you an idea of our yard here, have you ever been to Ireland? Or have you ever been to England or Scotland? Have you ever been out on the moors there? Well, that's what our yard is like. Our yard is like a wild Irish moorland. I mean, there is absolutely nothing level about this yard. I mean, you got to be careful when you walk through it. We're thinking about putting a couple little leprechaun statues up, maybe a little sign that says something about kissing the Blarney Stone or something like that. Would kind of go with my, I'll pause that. It would kind of go with my Blarney beanie, which I actually picked up while we were in Ireland. I think I picked it up. Yeah, actually I did. We went down to the Blarney Castle and we kissed the Blarney Stone. Can you believe that? We kissed the Blarney Stone, and it was dangerous, but we did it. And anyway, that's another story. I'll tell you all about that soon. And one other thing before we go, I just want to tell you, I love wearing flat caps. They are so cool. When I wear a flat cap, I think about my dad, because my dad loved wearing flat caps. So I didn't wear one much when I lived in England for 17 years. But as I've grown older, I've gained a deeper appreciation for flat caps. And it will not be a Peaky Blinder. There will be no razor blades in the rim of my flat cap. I'm a peace lover, although I love to fight. Planning on being in a martial arts tournament next month, so that should be interesting. Probably come away with some bruises. Hopefully I won't have a broken nose or lose any teeth. All right, guys, I want to say I love you and appreciate you coming on this walk with us this morning. It's been great. You know, sometimes, this is day 40, sometimes I do not feel like recording myself on a video and talking with anybody. You know, we're all that way. We don't want to do that every day. You know what I mean? Every day, but I've made a commitment. Did I bite off more than I can chew? I don't think so. It's just doing it, right? Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I noticed, you know, I lost 1 or 2 subscribers and then I picked up 3 more. So I'm at 440 subscribers now. So I'm excited and I appreciate you and thank you. If we could just get a little more viewing time, that would be really great. You know, maybe in a couple, 2 or 3 years, we might make 50 or 60 bucks doing this. You know, people might, you know, YouTube might say, hey, you know what? We got so many people that's watching their videos and actually spending time watching them. We think we're going to start running some ads through here. That'd be great. We're hoping for that. All right, guys, sending out our love to you. Hammer, what you got to say, Hammer?
Bye.
That's a lovely bye. Okay, folks, we will talk with you soon. Have a great day.